We're getting goats on Saturday, and I know I need good fencing for goats. I also discovered that pumas will eat my goats if I don't pen them up at night. So I'm getting a bunch of pallets, and we're gonna make a pallet shed for the goats. This is the location I'm thinking about for the goat pen for now. I'll probably move it later. Oh, I'm out of breath walking up that hill. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is exactly where I would like to put it. So we got started building it. Laying out the pallets was pretty easy. We were essentially just following my plans. Jason, my helper, suggested that we add a third pallet on the edges to make it a little bit bigger. In my original design, I had imagined the gate being on this long side, but the ground is at a little bit of a slant, so while we were building, we decided to change plans and put the gate over here where it kind of dropped off this edge so that the gate wasn't opening up into a hill. You got Ronan? Ooh. Jason and I ended up with lots of helpers. We got Asha and Leia and Ronan and the kitty cat over to help us and keep us company. So this ended up being a whole family affair plus Jason. It was pretty fun building this all together, honestly. It's functional. So because this is built out of pallets, it's imperfect. Pallets aren't all exactly the same size. Some of them are a little bit more worn and beat up than other ones. And we have run into a little bit of trouble with the gate. If I built this design again, I think I would put the gate on a roller or potentially just use a real gate instead of trying to use a pallet. But we're moving forward. So we got pretty far on the goat pen yesterday, but we didn't quite finish it. We built this whole thing out of pallets that we got for free at the hardware store. We had to buy some lag bolts. We had to buy some lumber to support the roof. We had to buy a hinge for the gate and some screws. And then the roofing panels were on the property already in a project pile, junk pile. But I'm really excited about the way it came together. So this design is super simple. It's actually just 14 pallets lag bolted together. We're going to put the roof across the top, so the slant is down toward the forest. The high end will be here. We'll raise these redwood planks up. These are also found on the property. And yeah, we've just got some hinges installed and a latch. And the gate will swing open, and the goats will be locked in here at nighttime to keep them safe. And in the daytime, they will graze on the property and be my lawnmowers. So far, I think we're at about $200 in supplies between the few supplies we had to buy, and then I am paying my helper. All in all, with the paid labor and the supplies, I think I'll get this structure built for about $500, which is a little more than I wanted to spend. Honestly, this is a hobby farm, and this is all just for fun for me and the kids. Eventually we will get milk from the goats, but that won't be till next season. But obviously I need to protect my goats, and there's cougars here. So I think a $500 shed is a pretty good deal. I mean, if I was going to buy a shed, it would be like $5,000. And if I was able to build this on my own or with the help of my husband, we would save on that labor cost, which is probably like that's the most expensive part of this whole process. But I need the help, and I'm grateful for his expertise. I had the idea for the goat pen and had the idea to build it out of pallets, and I drew up the plans. And he's made a lot of things out of pallets before and kind of helped me solidify my idea, and gave some suggestions. And yeah, it's all coming together. And the cool thing about this pallet house is that it's not structurally connected to the ground at all, so it'll be really easy to move. If we ever need to move it, we can just basically unbolt it and pick it up and move it. Yeah, it's just a simple structure to keep the goats cozy and safe at nighttime. So after treasure hunting through the project pile, we did find enough pieces of this metal roof to use. They were all kind of different sizes, and we ended up having the perfect amount, and they're in pretty good shape. I'm really grateful those were on the property. Are you working? Working.
Needy kitty.
Jason had the idea to install these corner braces, which he just cut 2x4 to fit and screwed them in to make the structure a lot more sturdy since there's no foundation. And these 2x4s that we installed vertically were also Jason's idea so that we could install this long edge of redwood plank across the long end on the front.
Nice.
Like I said, I'm just really happy that Jason was here to help me. I would not have been able to complete this by myself. I don't know how to build things, but this guy obviously does. Building everything always takes longer than we think it will. We thought we would get this done in one afternoon, which didn't happen, but we got it done within 2 days, about 10 hours of labor. This lumber that we put across the top to make the roof was the most expensive part of the project, but entirely necessary.
To the house. See? Looks like it.
And it looks really good. And it's really sound and sturdy. The kids are jumping on it and playing on it, which was cool. It makes me feel like the goats will be safe, even if a cougar decides to jump on the top. Although while building, I realized these gaps were here in the sides that I found a way to fill with some scrap wood on the property. Because if I left those gaps there, the whole thing is pointless and a cougar could have just jumped in through these gaps. Expert Google says any gaps larger than 4 inches a cougar can fit through, so I might have to do a little more sealing. Installing the roof panels, what do you guys think? The tin roof makes it look really official. It looks like a real shed now. But the edges are very, very, very sharp. Got myself good. It's so cool. It's looking good. Model shot. Ooh, yeah. Here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for, the finished goat shed built almost entirely out of free pallets. Well, what do you think, guys? Made out of scraps. I love it. I'm really happy with the finished shed, and I think the goats are going to love it too. Okay, Leia, you can move in now. It's ready for you. This is the kid house. Okay, this is super sharp. Look at Mommy's arm. We're not going to climb on the roof, okay? It'll slice you. It'll slice you. But you can go inside.
And then the last thing...
No, there's sharp...
welcome to your new apartment. See, look at that. You clear it. I would bang my head on that all the time.
Woo!
See?
There's a hole there.
You all right?
Let me help you out, little sis.
All right.
Got you.
You big boy. Oh yeah, you're the biggest of the boys. You're just a puppy, huh? You're an old man puppy. You are. Hi. Hi. You're the giant poopsters. So when we first moved here, this dog was drinking water out of This is a funny story. When we first got here, we saw this hunky bear of a dog. This is there's another tenant on the property right now in the cabin. That's his dog. And when we first got here, he was drinking water out of these old grow buckets. And my husband started laughing, and he's like, "Oh, that's why you're so big. You've been drinking Miracle Grow."
Oh, you are freaking huge, buddy.
The Miracle Grow.
You are big dog.